Hi guys, I am back with a video and some exciting news. I wanted to share with everybody that we are pregnant with baby number 2 on the way. I'm currently 10 weeks now. I actually found out about week 5. Yeah, week 5. My husband was in Canada and I just wasn't feeling well and I completely missed my cycle, so I just wanted to go check, and lo and behold so we are pregnant with baby number 2. I went to go see the doctor. He confirmed that we are expecting, so very, very exciting. But also I have to admit, when we found out at 5 weeks, my baby is 10 months old. So I did feel overwhelmed. I felt overwhelmed because I thought, wow, I had this whole year that I had planned out, and now things are going to have to change because I can't follow that plan. I can't travel to where I want to go. I can't do a lot of things. So my initial reaction was I was shocked, and then followed by I was really overwhelmed and I felt bummed. But then afterwards it sank in and I was doing my yoga and my meditation, so I'm all good now. I'm all good. We are expecting, so now my mind is in pregnancy mindset and full-on baby planning mode. But this time around it's different because when I had Ace, my first baby, I didn't have any other child to look after, so that I could really focus on the pregnancy. I was able to really stay on top of my yoga every day. I walked my dog every day. I felt I had a lot more time for self-care for myself while I'm preparing to have this baby. But this time around, I do feel overwhelmed because I have an 11-month-old and he's about to turn 1 year old in 2 weeks, and he's getting to be a handful. He's more mobile now. He's got a little walker. He's walking around, but even more than that, he wants to crawl out of his walker. So within a couple of weeks, I give it within a month, he's going to be walking on his own, and now I have a little baby to chase after while I'm still pregnant with the upcoming baby. So this is going to be very, very interesting journey. This time around, I wanted to document it. The first time around, I wanted to document it too, but I didn't know what to expect feeling-wise, and I was doing so much research that I just didn't get around to, filming videos. And I've always wanted to do a pregnancy vlog because I found it so helpful when I was pregnant and I didn't know what I was going through, or it was my first time that I was going through it, that I found it really helpful when I go on YouTube and I see other women and what they were going through, their tips, their suggestions, what would help. So this time around, I'm filming this entire pregnancy with a series of pregnancy vlogs, weekly updates, as well as special segments on nutrition, self-care, wellness, exercise, things like that. That I just want to share with you because a lot of my friends have asked me and I've given them advice, and they took it and they thought, hey, you should really talk about this, T. So I'm like, okay, here I am talking about it. So 10 weeks pregnant. What do I feel? What am I going through? Feeling a lot of nausea. Yes, morning sickness does exist, but for me, it's in the evening. I get my morning sickness between 4 p.m. to about 8 p.m. where I just feel completely wiped out. I just need to lie down, and the only thing I can keep down is Sprite and Sky Flakes. Sky Flakes are just like these crackers we have here in Manila in the Philippines. Which to me is those are the 2 things I don't eat, but right now they are delicious and I eat them all the time. Of course, I get in my nutrition when I'm feeling better, but when it's my morning sickness time, I really have a hard time. It's not easy. Some women are like, I love being pregnant, it's amazing, it's wonderful. It is, but for me, that wonderful feeling comes in the second trimester when I get my energy back and I'm more mobile and I know the baby is safe and secure in my uterus. Because right now they say the first trimester is always the most delicate. That's why they don't advise women announcing their pregnancy until about 13 weeks because anything can happen. You know, we can suffer a miscarriage and things like that, which is very common for women. And when that happens, we just have to remember not to be so hard on ourselves. We are human and we are trying our best, but sometimes the universe has other plans. So, going back 10 weeks, my baby is now the size of a grape, which is about this small. And he's completed, or he or she, I really don't know at this stage, the baby has completed the most critical part of development. So the organs, the brain, the spinal cord, liver is now creating red blood cells. So they have their own little system happening, really embedded in the uterus. So I hope they're getting all the nutrients they need. So speaking of nutrients, another thing that's so important when you find out you're pregnant, or even before you want to get pregnant, I highly recommend prenatal vitamins. Specifically this one, I'm taking this one right now. It's called Prenatal-One. It's a food-based multivitamin. It's vegan and gluten-free, and it's made by Rainbow Light. I don't know if you could see that. But this is amazing because, you know, when you're feeling sick and you really can't keep anything down, it's hard to take like 10 supplements just to get all your vitamins. Whereas this one, I just take one supplement in the evening, or one daily, and you have everything you need. It's amazing. You've got vitamin A, vitamin C, D, E, K, vitamin B1, B2, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, which is so important, vitamin B12, biotin, vitamin B5, calcium, iron, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, chromium, molybdenum, we'll find out what that one is, potassium, citrus bioflavonoid, choline, super important for brain development, and so much more. And it's all in just this one tablet. And this is perfect for me, especially when I'm feeling sick and I can't keep anything down. One of this is so good for the baby, and you get your full vitamins, and you're giving your baby full-on vitamins. Another supplement I take is this ProOmega-D, which is DHA, vitamin D3, and EPA. It supports brain health and heart, it supports brain and heart development and optimizes immune function, and it supports healthy eyes. So I take this one, and this is all pharmaceutical grade. This one's by Nordic Naturals, and I get both of these from my doctor. He has them in his offices, but you can also order on Amazon. I know they have Rainbow Light on Amazon, and I think they carry this on one of the organic websites. I will find it and I will put the link below. But these two, super important. These are my best friends. I take 2 of this a day, one in the morning, one in the evening, and I take my prenatal vitamins in the evening. And the reason being is because I find myself in bed usually by 8 or 8:30 when I'm pregnant, just because you're just exhausted and your body is working twice as hard to create a human being. So knowing that, I want to give my body nutrients overnight, because overnight's when your body is repairing itself, from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's when when your body's detoxifying, when you're, when they're detoxifying and you're kind of recharging your body. So I want to give my body nutrients. So I also drink about 1 liter of water a day. I drink about 8 ounces before I go to bed. And I try to drink throughout the night as well, because I do get up and I do have to go to the bathroom, but I really have to do that anyway. So when I get up and go to the bathroom, then I also come back to bed and I drink another, 8 ounces if I can. That way you're hydrated, you're helping your body detoxify all the toxins overnight, you're helping your muscles and your baby's development. Okay, so that's what I do for nutrients, for supplements. Now diet-wise or nutrition-wise, in my home we try to practice a very whole diet, meaning we eat whole foods, we eat organic foods, we eat organic vegetables, we eat organic meats, chicken, steak, lamb, my husband loves lamb, salmon. We love to cook and we love to meal plan here. So those are, I think the core of our house is the kitchen. You will always find us spending about half of our time in the kitchen. So knowing that, I follow a ketogenic diet, which is pretty much what my husband follows. He's an athlete, so he does a ketogenic diet mainly for recovery and to reduce inflammation. For me, ketogenic, a high-fat diet and no sugar diet really is helpful in baby development, brain development. I eat a lot of avocados, I'm eating a lot of eggs. I do eat a lot of bacon, nitrate-free bacon, organic bacon. Yeah, I try to keep myself satiated throughout the day. So 3 meals a day with snacks in between. I try to get my fruits in, especially oranges, grapefruits. I do my lemon water in the morning because that helps detoxify the immune system, especially your spleen and your lymphatic system. So it's a lot of information to take in, but this is the kind of stuff I really geek out over. I love nutrition. I love health and wellness. I love taking care of my family, and I love taking care of my son, and how we can optimize our health and wellness is really a key to keeping our family happy and healthy. What else? So 10 weeks, supplements, diet, exercise. I've been doing yoga 3 times a day. I mean, sorry, not 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I do a prenatal yoga DVD by Gurmukh Khalsa from Los Angeles, who I studied with before when I was living in LA. There are prenatal yoga classes that's available throughout the city in Manila, and I go to the one at Urban Ashram, but I also like doing it at home because I find this time around I'm on ASA schedule. I follow my son's schedule, and he's got, you know, eating, feeding, nap time, things like that. I find doing a DVD at home or signing up for one of those unlimited yoga DVD access on Gayam or something like that, it's really, really helpful because then I can tailor it to my schedule and I'm not stressing over sitting in traffic and trying to catch a class. So for me, this is what works right now. I know there'll come a time when I'm a little bit bigger, and I felt this during my first pregnancy, like toward the last trimester, where I'm feeling like I want to be around other women, I want to be around other pregnant women, and then I will take yoga classes and I will do other birthing classes. But right now, this is what works for me, and this is what works for our schedule. What else? So 10 weeks, still early on, but I'm happy to announce that we are pregnant, and I hope you find these videos helpful. If you like it, please click like. I will try to include as much information as possible regarding what I talk about in the videos in the links below. Please follow this series, this pregnancy vlog series that I'm doing. So from 10 weeks onward, I'm going to do a weekly vlog, keeping you updated on the pregnancy, what I'm learning along the way, and what I'm sharing along the way, and yeah, ways to stay happy and healthy during your pregnancy. So if you are pregnant, congratulations. If you're trying to get pregnant, tune in because I will have lots of tips. And if you have any questions, please, please, please comment below because I love hearing from you. I love sharing experiences with women, especially now that I'm older, and or I feel more like a woman now. I have a family, I have a son, I'm going through a second pregnancy. I feel like now as women, we should support each other, we should empower each other, and we share more in common than we do you know, separately. So I think now is really a good time to really come together and form a really healthy community where we can share information and exchange ideas. So if you have any ideas that you think I should talk about in the video, I would love to hear them, okay? So for today, that's it. 10 weeks. Okay, I will go ahead and do a belly shot. I don't know if it will show, but I'm not flashing, but here we go. I hope you can see it. I have to do this. So it's forming a little belly. Here we are. Okay, that's it for this week. Signing off. I'm Teresa Herrera. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Teresa Herrera 27. I'm also on Facebook and YouTube, Teresa Herrera. So, peace out. See you soon. See you next week. Talk to you then. Bye.